Today, we will be learning how to collect a water sample from your building using multiple bottles. We want to ensure you are collecting your samples properly so your water provider can better identify any potential sources of lead contamination in your school's plumbing. Sampling drinking water for lead is the best way to know if lead sources are present within your plumbing system. First, pick 5 fixtures that your school regularly drinks, cooks, or consumes water from. The best faucets to test are 2 water fountains, 1 classroom faucet, 1 regularly used kitchen faucet, 1 nurse's station faucet, and another regularly used faucet. You may write these fixtures down on the chart in your welcome letter that was sent to you, so you will have the fixtures recorded for easy interpretation of your results when they come in. Do not test a faucet not used for consumption, like a basement utility sink or an outside spigot. Before you collect your water sample, please make sure you have not used any water in your building for a minimum of 8 hours, but no longer than 18 hours. This includes washing dishes or even flushing a toilet. We typically recommend collecting samples early in the morning on a Tuesday through Saturday before anyone else enters the building. You would not want to collect your samples on a Monday morning, as you likely did not have normal use in the building over the weekend and would be over the maximum 18-hour stagnation, or the period of time where no water is to be used in the building. Once you have not used any water for at least 8 hours, but no more than 18 hours, and have identified where you will collect your samples, you are now ready to collect your water samples. The blue 120 water testing kit that was sent to you includes 5 bottles. Please remove all bottles from the box and place them in order from 1 to 5. Please be sure to follow the written instructions included in your testing kit. In addition to the written sampling instructions, a chain of custody form and a prepaid return shipping label are also included in your testing kit. Please set these documents aside while you prepare to collect your samples. Time to collect your first sample. Place the bottle labeled Fixture 01 directly under the faucet of the fixture you are testing first. Turn on the cold water and fill the bottle completely. Turn off the water and screw the cap on tightly. Make sure you put some muscle into closing the bottle so that your sample doesn't leak during transit. Write down the type of fixture you collected from, then fill in the time the sample was collected on the chain of custody form. Immediately go to the second fixture. Place the bottle labeled Fixture 02 directly under the faucet of the fixture you are testing second, and so on for all 5 sample bottles. Place all bottles back in the box, starting with bottle 1 on the left. The final step in your collection process is to finish filling out the included chain of custody form that was included in the box. This form helps the lab and 120 Water verify where the collected samples came from and that they were collected under the appropriate conditions. The chain of custody is required for us to move forward with testing your water samples. Make sure to fill out all areas of the form completely and sign to validate that you have collected the water samples for your facility. Note that we will verify that the minimum 8 hours with no water use has been met. These fields are called Date Stopped Using Water and Sample Collected Date, where you will write in the date and time the water was last used and the date and time you collected your samples. Once you have filled out the chain of custody form, place it inside your box and find the prepaid return shipping label. Close the box, double checking you have all bottles and the chain of custody form included. Now, adhere the prepaid return shipping label to the outside of the testing kit. Now you are ready to send your collected samples to the lab for testing. The easiest way to return your sample box is to drop off the testing kit at your local post office. It is important that you return the testing kit within 3 days of sample collection so the lab and 120 Water can take the appropriate steps to test your sample accurately. The lab must discard or cancel any sample that does not arrive to them within 14 days of sample collection. Thank you for taking the time to ensure your school has safe, clean, and reliable water quality. We hope this instructional video was helpful. Testing your water is the first step for you to know what you might be drinking and just one of the many steps you can take to keep your school's drinking water safe from lead. For more information, please visit our website 120water.com.